Okay, viewers, all tightened up. And you tighten these up in a pattern. Yeah, just check in that pattern. Once all tight, top the oil up, which it is. Now we'll give it a test run, see how good it sounds. A little bit of new oil in. Quick hand on that. Yeah, like a massager. And moving at quite a fast rate. We've got no oil coming out of there, so that's good. No oil coming out at all whatsoever, so those seals are good. That's the main part of the pump, that's good. Okay, that's good. Now we've got to observe this part, why the water's leaking out from here. Basically what's happening, the water must be coming out through here, filling this chamber up and going out that hole and just drips out and fills, leaks from there all over the ground. So, we'll look close inspection around these. I could go over these with sandpaper. That might help. Yeah, I might do that. Go over these with some emery sandpaper and see if that makes it any better. If they're sitting in there, they're hitting the water, that means water must be coming back past these seats. So yeah, that's the only thing I think of. So if I go over these with some fine emery and polish them, that might fix the problem. So yeah, because I can't see anything where it's leaking from through here. So water goes in there, out a hole there, in that hole, yeah, through the valve through there. That's one of them. The next one, the next one. And there's another one which goes, goes to another chamber before it gets to there, which goes to this adjuster, pressure toggle. And there's the old gauge, 1000 to 2300 psi range. So if I feel them with nails, I can feel that they're pretty smooth anyway, so they're probably not the problem. So I might have to just put it back together and see what happens. If it's going to leak, it's going to leak, I suppose. If I check them, maybe they're probably, where the seals sit on here, check those, get some, clean this part here up anyway. Go over those flat surfaces, that might help. I'll do that. Go over these with some emery in here, get them clean, then I'll put it back together. Because that could be just a very slight bit of crud that sticks and creates a water path, so I'll do that. Okay, viewers, well, the emery paper, a flat surface, such as stainless steel plate on top of the scale. Rub your washer against it and polish it as much as you can. So yeah, that's the bottom half, or wherever I took it off. That's all nice and good now. And you can see here, rub your nail along there, you feel a slight dent or indentation at the which is done by the edge of this rubber bucket here, just rubbing on it from the pressure of the water. So actually worn a little groove in that. This one is pretty bad. I can feel the groove here. So yeah, these are worn basically. These wear out, so switch it the other way, upside down. These can go both ways, so I'll do that. Just make sure it's clean on that side and put it upside down. See if it leaks. If it doesn't, well, I've fixed it. So yeah, you can see there, you feel with your nail, just poor seat. It's created a very bad seal. So I'll stick these in both in upside down because these are the two worst ones. Another bit of advice: liquid gets in these holes, which are not hollow. You got to blow them out with compressed air because you don't want to be squashing the threads. Don't want to bolt up and squashing liquid in a tight space. It's going to crack your housing. So we'll check this one here, which I didn't put the other way in this case. So yeah, that one's okay. It's just these two are the worst ones. So we'll try that one there, upside down. Oh, nice and tight. So these on. Yeah, put this on the upside down as well. Better. So that actually sits like that. you see the edge just cuts in. That's all I do, is just cut into the brass and damages it. So they're going to go in that way, so these go on that way. Sharp edge faces down, the hollow edge faces into the brass. Oops, I've got the camera in the right spot. Another thing for, yeah, let's see, I'll run all of these with a emery, get all these nice and flat. And then I'll do this half. This bit of sandpaper or emery, same thing. Hold that against there, rub it along there to get your surfaces clean. Now, I don't want to do too much though, so be very careful here. Use the left hand. Hold the camera with the left hand. Basically that's what you're going to do, but don't do too much. Do it till you just start to see the surface getting clean. Then you stop. So yeah. Okay, if you're all reassembled and tensioned up in a pattern, that way, that way, that way, that way, and that way, make sure they're tight. Don't over tighten them. Now another piece of important for us, another important point I forgot to mention, you mark with a texter. So when you put it back together, you put it the right way it was, like the right way around. So here, back together, put it back in its little cradle and we can test it. So yeah, outlet goes through there. Same with anything like engines or other pumps and stuff. Always keep an eye on which the parts and how it all goes back together. So hopefully the leak, it shouldn't be as bad, or should sort of stop altogether now. So if it still leaks, it's those oil seals in here that are worn. But yeah, if it doesn't leak as bad, it's those buckets that I've sanded. Or if it doesn't leak at all, there would have definitely been those brass washers that would have leaked. But if the oil stays clean, those seals are good. So yeah, the oil seals, the oil seals just stop the water getting in the oil, keep the oil contained. So yeah, hopefully the oil will not get contained. So those seals do look as though that they're pretty good nick. I checked them out, they're all not worn at all. So hopefully that'll fix those O-rings, those brass washer things up. That should be alright. So yeah, I'll put it back in here, I'll give it a test fire. Turn the supply on to the pressure, feed's turned on. We've got leaking, so there's something else I haven't quite fixed yet. So there must be something else that's not working properly in it. Okay, so that means there's water getting through there. I've got to check the inlet side of it. So the inlet side, wherever the seal is, so it's not the actual pressure system that's leaking from, it's somewhere in the inlet side there's a leak. So yeah. Alright. Go pull this hose up and we'll fix that. Okay, we're also after a little bit of troubleshooting. I've found out that this side here, there's O-rings, the water gets in here and bypassing the O-rings and these valves in here. So what I've done, put some Celastic brand gasket cement, just a bit of this stuff, so yeah, a bit of that. And at first I used non-hardening gasket shellac compound, but that didn't work, so I put some of this formed in place Celastic gasket glue in place around those O-rings. Did it up tight, squashed it down, let that set for a couple of days and we'll see how she goes. So yeah, this will be part 1. So yeah, thanks for watching.